Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aspex podcast. Today, to start off the episode, unfortunately, Andrew is not starting us off today. I am, so
It's true.
I am with the lovely, fantastique Andrew today. I
Oh,
get to dish out the compliments.
oh, got that compliment. Thank you so much to my lovely Will co-host.
Thank you very much. If you're not
Mhm.
already subscribed to the channel, please press that subscribe button. Press the bell if you want to hear
Do
our
it,
takes every other, or
please.
not every other week, every week,
Every week.
every Saturday.
Ding ding.
Ding
Or
ding,
Sunday.
please, or Sunday,
Or
Saturday or
or
Sunday,
Sunday.
depending on how tardy I am on my editing. But anyways, to start off this podcast episode, I'm gonna rip open one of my.
Oh man, we're doing a pack opening.
I'm doing my Gym Battle promo
Welcome
pack
back to
opening.
Machi Gotcha. Today we got
Welcome
a pack
back.
opening promo from the lovely Will. And
Hey.
let's see. Oh,
Oh,
it's the Toxel.
we got the talks. I don't know why. I don't think I have a mask over this, but it doesn't like the green for some reason.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I have a chroma key over this, but yeah, I got my Tox roll, and for the last card,
Uh, the
Dunsparce.
Dunsparce.
Weird that it's doing that today.
Get the Dund.
I don't know why, but yeah, we got Dunsparce and Tox roll. I think I have maybe 4 my playset of the Toxic Baby Boy. But I
Was
might have 5. I don't know.
was that from the one you won? Because our boy here is a champion of our locals now. Actually, funny that this is the fact. You are the first one in our group to win a local,
Yeah, baby, I'm just that good. I
but
think
not the one who's placed the best in a major.
that
or
is
in the
true. That
city
is
league.
true.
That would be Nick. I almost said Will again because you guys are very alike to me.
We try our best. We really do.
Right.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the Aspex podcast this week,
Thank you.
episode 8. Episode
Eight.
8.
That's
We're on
right.
our 8th episode. Ain't that crazy? We've been doing this for 8 episodes now.
That's pretty wild. I mean, we started November 30th. I was looking at the analytics as I do for
Yeah.
the channel of Machi Gotcha. And yeah, it's already been 8 episodes, which is the equivalency of 2 months. We did take a short, I see,
Yeah,
what was that, three
yeah. I
weeks,
forgot
3 week
about that.
break for the holidays. But we are back at it, and we're hoping this year we can give you guys a lot of content, not just in the
Mhm.
podcast, but through other things. And quickly into Pokemon news before we get too far off. There is a which evolution should you bring from the EV collection? I guess the EV collection is coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of new stuff for each of the evolutions. So if you've got a Pokemon Center, or you could just do it at the online store as well, you got all these EVs that you can look at. Oh wow, it's just straight up. You choose a Pokedex entry, you choose a type, and then you choose a region, a color, a category. Okay, so it looks like you like. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then you choose a Pokemon trading card. Does the card actually get sent in there? Probably not. But that'd be pretty cool. They got all the different EVs. They got enough stuff for you there, which is pretty cool. Um, Other than that, they've also, I guess, they've announced the 2026 Pokemon Championship Series card that you
Yep.
receive if you, or they've at least like posted about it. They're starting talking about it because kind of what we'll get into a little bit with today's topic is we're very much are getting into um World Championships coming up because that's in August, and especially in Japan for at least the VGC, there's a lot of other stuff. But besides that, not really much else around there. We got the Charizard Mightiest Mark 7-star Terra Raid
Yep.
going around Scarlet and Violet. And Ascended Heroes is continuing to get releases and stuff posted about it for the English release. Well, I guess this coming Friday, we got the newest set for TCG coming out. We will probably make a video on that as well. Super
Definitely,
excited.
definitely.
We're actually really happy to getting back to like box opening stuff.
Yeah.
We are opening stuff. And besides that, that's really all the news. But there was the return to regionals. Will, we are back at it with the
Yes.
championships of Pokemons, as they say, on the VGC and TCG side. Maybe in the future, Kyle even joked about we just got to get someone to play Pokemon Go now. So maybe we'll do that, and probably not, but
Probably not. And if we do,
we'll see.
it might be a while, but
It
we
might be
will
a hot
see
minute. I
how it
mean,
goes.
the cool thing would be eventually to have all Pokemon things covered by
It would
someone
be, yeah,
or like something like that.
yeah.
But let's just go ahead and get into the Toronto Regionals, which happened on January 17th and 18th, but we are covering it the next week after, as we do. And of course, we've got first place, Carrie D. Ortona. Sorry if I say your name wrong, by the way. With Among Us, Golden Go, Incineroar, Urshifu, Rapid Strike, what is this? Landorus, Incarnate, and
Yep.
my personal favorite, and I love to see him back in the top, Roaring Moon, because I am a Salamence lover, and seeing Roaring Moon, which is pretty much just Salamence at the top, makes me super happy. Second place, we got Paul Chua with Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Fluttermane, Incineroar, Urshifu, Rapid Strike, Rillaboom, and Raging Bolt. Third place, we have Jack Clark, who actually came over from the UK with Ogerpon Wellspring, Golden Go, Normal Entei, Okie Dogie,
Ooh.
Grimmsnarl, and once again Roarmoon. I like his team the most out of all, just because it just has a lot of crazy stuff in there. Also,
Yeah, it's
Paul Chua
interesting.
from second place is from the Philippines. Just want to throw that out there as well. Fourth place, Justin Tang with the Ogerpon Hearthflame, Golden Go, Rillaboom, Urshifu, Rapid Strike, of course, Tornadus Incarnate, and Reggie Drago.
Yeah.
And last but not least, fifth place. Well, we're just gonna go top five. Aaron Brock with Amoonguss, Fluttermane, Incineroar, Urshifu, Rapid Strike, Cresselia, and the normal Ursaluna. A lot of Ogerpons, a
Mm-hmm.
couple Roaring Moons, not as many of the cat. So, but a lot of Urshifus. Just
Yeah.
we got bears pretty much this time
Mm.
around. But yeah, that's but like I said, my favorite team is probably third place, Jack Clark with the normal Entei. The fact that we see Okie Dogie and Roaring Moon is there as well. And I got a little quiz for you. I actually saw this because I was watching a lot of it live. I've been up
Okay.
early past few days.
Okay.
So, which of the three Oh gosh, no. Like what out of there was another one of the loyal three that has actually made a top cut, but it's just not good. Do you know which one it is?
Uh, is it Raiko?
No, no, loyal three as in not
Oh,
the
oh, oh,
dogs.
not the dogs. The
Kidogi,
yeah,
Pheasantipity, and Adrena Brain Boy.
oh
Monkey
man,
Dory, that's it.
Monkey Dory. Yeah, so out of the three, I think it's Pheasantipity, isn't it?
It is actually Pheasantipity.
Yeah.
Not a great Pokemon. So it's pretty funny actually, because the worst of the three in the TCG is Okidogi, but he's the best of the three in the TCG typically, if you
Mm,
do bring one in VGC play, which is quite interesting. But yeah, so that's biggest part of the VGC that was
yeah.
this weekend, and not much other than that. Congratulations to all the people who did participate and who went out there and gave it your all.
Congratulations.
We're going to be getting into the heart of the 2026 season, which as it goes along. But Will, I'm going to pass it over to you to talk about the other side of the coin of the TCG.
Sure. So the regional in Toronto for 2026 held on January 17th. Uh, Coming in first place from Brazil, Giovanni Sasso with Gardevoir Jellicent. Pretty typical. I think people are
Gross.
just kind of wanting to wrap up their decks. Like that'll be rotating out soon, right?
Yeah.
So like Gardevoir, Raging Bolt, Golden Go, stuff like that, right? So first place, Giovanni, congratulations on your win. In second place from Chile, this is a really long name. Andres Estefano
Good name.
Garjardo
I love it.
Lopehandia.
It's not over. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so four names there. Andres, I'm sorry for horribly
We
mispronouncing your
apologize.
name. We apologize. But congratulations on second place with Raging Bolt Ogerpon.
That's
Which
actually surprising. Hmm.
yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. I'm I hate playing against it, but I'm glad to see it in second because it has been a while since.
It's fallen off.
Yeah, it has
Mhm.
really fallen off. So, excuse me.
Good for
Uh,
him. Yeah.
yeah, it's been really falling off. So it's kind of cool to see it up in second place right before. I mean, again, we still don't know like what'll come out in the future after this set next Friday, but yeah, after it rotates out. So I'm glad to see it got some more love there. Third place, God, oh my God,
You can
say
do it.
Circe Jones.
You're doing your best, Will. I
I'm doing my
appreciate it.
best.
You're doing your best.
From America, third place with Dragapult Dust Noir. Also, fourth place Dragapult Dust Noir from Canada, Jack Wong. Um, yeah, we'll get into there. Maybe we'll get into the lists here in a second. And then fifth place. Oh my God, fifth place, Brent Ton. I'm like freezing at all of these names today. It is
My guy
horrid.
needs some sleep.
Maybe we do need some sleep. Fifth
Yeah.
place from Australia, Brent Tonneson, with Gardevoir Jellicent. So, 4 out of the 5 decks that were used were the same, unfortunately. But again, both of us are just kind of glad to see Raging Bolt got some
Yeah.
love there in second place. Really happy for Andres, and congratulations to everyone in the top 5. Congratulations to everyone else who placed well.
Unless
Uh,
you use Gardevoir Jellicent.
and I'm actually looking at it like there isn't another Gardevoir after fifth place till 14th, and it's just Gardevoir. Like they're not using Gardevoir Jellicent, and then the next Gardevoir Jellicent isn't until 27th place. So from fifth place to 27th place, there's no other Gardevoir Jellicent. But yeah, I
Why
mean,
couldn't they win?
um, I don't know. Who knows?
It's
But
just that common.
anyways, congratulations to everyone who played well. Congratulations to top 5. And yeah, Andrew, do we want to head into our main kind of topic for the day?
Yes, we do. So,
Okay,
oh, just smacked my hat on my microphone. So sorry if there's a
nice,
little sound
nice.
on that one. But yeah. So today's topic, and this could be a short episode, could end up being a long one. You know how we
Hmm.
like to go on rants. Today's topic is the foreseeable future for the Pokemon Championships in the
Yeah,
sense of this season of 2026 with the VGC and TCG. Once again, maybe in the future we'll cover Go and Unite. It just depends on things. I gotta see if there's interest in it. If there is interest, by the way, put your comments below and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe and ring dim bells.
the more
You know?
likes you leave us, the more we'll know to cover Pokemon Go if you want us to.
That's right. If this gets actually 10 likes, we will make sure that the next topic is actually just Pokemon Go.
If we get
Like,
one like, it's Pokemon
no, we
Go
will,
forever.
because it'll be me. Or my wife. My wife will like it.
Sure.
But no.
So we'll say 15 likes.
You
We'll
know what? Yeah,
find
15 likes.
we'll
The whole
find a way to cover Pokemon Go next podcast.
it'll
How
actually
about
just
that?
be the topic. It'll just be the topic too. Maybe like the Pokemon Go
We could
craze
do a
that happened.
retrospective on it. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we
the
could
craze that
actually.
happened.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, let's
that's
do it.
definitely
Yeah, yeah,
true.
yeah.
But yeah, um, I guess I'll just go ahead and start going with. So with VGC, there's kind of a clear cut, because with TGC,
Yeah.
meta changes quite frequently. I mean, VGC does when regulations changes, and we did just go from H to F, back to F,
Yeah.
where Paradox Pokemon and non-restricted legendaries are back in the mix, which is why we saw things like Landorus and not Thunderous. Well, I mean, you could have, but
Yeah.
Tornadus, um, Ogre Pawn was back in there. Was actually surprised not to see as many as the ruins, the treasures, ruined treasures, like the Chien-Pao and Chi-Yu, and I'm actually very surprised we didn't see as many. I actually saw Galarian Moltres on that top
Mhm.
cut list as well.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, so it's and Urshifu is just going to be everywhere. It's just sadly as a non-restricted Pokemon, he's just the dominant water type that you just kind of put on your team, and because he
Mhm.
breaks through Protect even, and it's just you know
Yeah.
But yeah, um, I don't see the meta really changing with the VGC at least until, of course, which is probably this is going to be the main topic of the VGC portion is in fact Pokemon Champions. Pokemon Champions has been the
Yeah,
hot
yeah,
topic of the VGC since it got announced, and then we only got one video on it saying like kind of the release window. And once again, I'm still sticking to the fact that it's going to be shadow dropped on Pokemon Day. I'm almost
yeah,
certain that's going to happen now. Some people are a little bit sad to notice that usually when it's the final ranked season of a game, it's like it won't change. Like the season won't end. It'll be like starts this date until forever, right?
right.
But a lot of people noticed with the recent Scarlet and Violet ranked season, it does end at the end of this month. So
Hmm.
people are hoping that the hint is it'll say next month, February to it never ends for Scarlet and Violet's final ranked season.
Yeah.
I do think we're definitely getting close to the end of the life cycle now that we're going through a lot of these Mightiest Mark Terra raids again, which
Hmm.
I think is a very good sign of it. But I think for the foreseeable future with the VGC, I mean, when megas come in, that's going to be the huge thing that's on a lot of people's minds, especially a lot of the new megas, and we'll finally get to learn either their new abilities or how they're actually going to work in traditional Pokemon combat compared to ZA because it's just different, right? Because for example, right now with Garchomp, Garchomp Z is just better in every way than Garchomp like base, right? But
Yeah, yeah,
outside of that, it's more of you know, what megas will be good, which would be bad. A lot of people think for alligators might be decent. Same with Meganium, but then Embor once again is probably just still bad. They even
yeah. I
testing
think.
on Showdown gave him Supreme Overlord, which is a very good ability, and he still just didn't do well. It's just like
Yeah.
what can you do?
I think if anything, Mega for Alligator is gonna be kind of like oh, Dracovish? Is it's yeah, Dracovish. I think Mega for Alligator is gonna be a very similar to Dracovish in the sense
Yeah,
that they're both like the bite Pokemon or like
yeah,
one of the
the
many bite
bite
Pokemon.
ones. Yeah,
And
water
then
dragon types. So it's
Water
like
Dragon type is huge as well.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think Mega for Alligator out of the three ZA starters has the most potential out of the three, right?
Yeah.
Um, in terms of VGC, like I'd really just because it's one of my favorites, and I think a lot of people hate on it for no reason. I really, really want to see a Mega Chestnut team. If there is a Mega Chestnut team, I
Mm.
swear to God, I will start playing VGC more. Um,
I mean, the thing
I
is, you can
swear.
make it
Well,
happen regardless. Like you can figure out a team that would make it work, and is if it's worth like the mega slot, right?
yeah,
Just
right.
completely. I could even see Mega Chestnut because of like how he's presented and how his design is. He could also get the Supreme Overlord. I feel like
Yeah,
ability,
that would be good, right? That'd be
yeah,
good.
or something along those lines. I do think I think a lot of Mega Pokemon have a play, even to an extent. Mega Beedrill, you could make a team for it. Is it worth your Mega slot? Probably not,
Is
but you
Mega
can
Beedrill
do it.
with a slot at all? Like,
Oh, come on, man.
he's
Come
the
on,
goat. I don't care what
man.
people say. I
He's
agree
the
with you. He's the
GOAT.
min max to goat, but it's still it's like oh, whatever
It's
happens,
very
whatever happens.
situational.
Yeah,
I
it is
feel
very
like
situational.
you could win games, but it's more often it's like the 1 of 10, right? That's like me sometimes for like fun videos on my personal channel. I make these like, oh, what if Ash was in the VGC? Like, can his team win games? Yes. Are they gonna happen often? Let's just say I lost a lot of elo on showdowns for these videos,
Yeah,
so it's like no, it doesn't happen. But I mean, they can win, but
yeah, right.
it's very difficult. Like
Hmm.
that is the beauty of VGC, and I'm hoping to see a lot more creative teams like that. That's why I do like players like Wolfie Glick, who makes like he thinks outside the box.
Yeah,
For a lot of his teams, like he made like last year he made Hisui and Zoroark like do decent, but the problem with Hisui and Zoroark is like you had to have like a very specific team for it to even like be
yeah,
worth it.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, that's with VGC. It's gonna be really comes down to when champions comes out and when mega Pokemon are introduced. It also comes down to because one of the rumors I've seen popping up again recently is that we're gonna get the Nintendo Online, like, all past generations except, I guess, the DS, 3DS games.
Okay.
Um, which would like, all the GBA and Game Boy games,
Yeah.
are gonna
That's
get
been a
released.
huge rumor lately.
And that and if that and it will have home connectivity, so if that's the case, then and, like, not just home connectivity, but, like, connectivity to I don't know, but, like, stuff like that, but so it'll be very interesting to see if we can actually do that kind of stuff pretty soon. It'll give
Yeah.
us more access to other Pokemon, especially because this season will be heavily focused on, Scarlet and Violet's decks, I'm assuming, and ZA's decks, right?
Yeah. Right.
So, that's, like, pretty much Gens 6, realistically 1 outside of Nidoking for some reason. And then also, of course, Gen 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
With other generations sprinkled in there, like 3, especially with the DLC Mega Dimensions, 3 got a lot, like Ruby Sapphire got a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
which we will be seeing the return of the primals as well as when restricted happened. I mean, to be fair, in doubles he wasn't as big as a menace as in singles. Mega Rayquaza, just so you
Uh-huh.
can have that second Mega Pokemon on your team,
Right. Yeah.
without using a Mega Stone. So it is interesting, and I am excited to see where the meta fully goes. I do fully expect to see Primal Groudon and Kyogre see a forefront like they did back in the day, as well as the sad return of the evil Xerneas coming back. And the funny thing is, Xerneas still hasn't won a world championship, but
Mm-hmm.
that's because people dedicated countering it,
Yeah.
so it
Right.
didn't, because it was just winning. It was just winning the big six, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of what VGC, and it's exciting. Like VGC
Mm-hmm.
coming up is super exciting, accessible theoretically for everyone depending on how those point systems work.
Mm-hmm.
And then the return of megas as well as just home connectivity, even giving away for Pokemon Go players to get in.
Yeah.
So, I'm very excited. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm telling you, dude. We need a nap today. It's been a big
We need a
day.
nap. It's been a big week.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
But well, about the TCG side things, like what are you expecting coming forward? Like for this meta shift,
Yeah.
we're kind of on our way out. I mean, we're already out of Scarlet and Violet, but this new reg change, like
Mm-hmm.
what's the 2026 season gonna shape up to be, you think?
I think. I think it's gonna be a little interesting at first because we're losing a lot of like really important uh now that I think about it, a lot of pretty broken cards too, like Iono. We're losing Iono, also known as Nanjamo in Japan. We're losing Iono. We're losing Professor's Research. We're losing Countercatcher,
Nest
which
ball.
is huge. We're losing Nest Ball, which is huge. Um, but that being said, going to the gym battles lately, I've been like getting back into it a little bit more. I'm not going every day like I used to, going maybe like 3 times a week, 2 times a week, 3 times a week. But like the times that I do go, I've been seeing a lot more creativity with the stuff that's out right now. And since the G regulation is out by Friday here in Japan, a lot of people have already, it's kind of like half and
Swapped
half.
over.
Yeah, a lot of people have already started to cut the G cards like all together. And then some of them are still getting like some use out of them, like Nanjamo, like Iono, Professor's Research, stuff like that. Like I still have Professor's Research and Iono in my Mega Lucario deck. Um, and it works well. Like I don't see a reason to not use those cards, especially since the deck isn't heavily reliant on them, right?
Mm.
Um, but I think it's been a lot of fun lately going to the gym battles and seeing the creativity. I actually didn't do too well. What was it? Yesterday I went. I didn't do too well at all, but I played against Mega Meganium, and my opponent was like,
Oh,
yeah, my opponent was like,
expensive deck.
it was. He was like, I actually don't think this is gonna do too well. He wasn't like he didn't tell me what it was or anything, so I wasn't sure. Um, he's like, I'm just kind of playing this for fun, and it was a really cool list that he had. I didn't get to see too much of it, unfortunately. But he had the end supporter card that moves all of your energy from your Pokemon on your bench to your active Pokemon. So then he got to deal like what I think it was like 450, 400. Like he did a huge number to he one shot like Mega Lucario with his Meganium because he just had like a bench full of Ogerpon and he used the ability and got energy. So it was really cool. It seems like it's a lot of fun.
Mm.
Um, that being said, I think for a little while now with the mega meta that might come to be, I think it's definitely going to be a big thing, right? The mega meta is what I'm going to start
Yeah.
calling it. Um, like I noticed with Mega Meganium, if you're just not able to get rid of their mega in like one shot
One
or like
hit. No.
in one hit or like if they can't do something or like you prevent them from being able to do something with their mega for a turn so you can two shot it, I think it is going to be pretty rough because I was literally not able to get in anything against that
Mm.
Mega Meganium on during my game, and it was just a really rough position for me. So if you're not able to do like 350 400 damage in a turn, or then I think it's going to be pretty hard because if you're just going to if you attack they survive, they attack you, like it's dependent on like when you attack too.
Yeah.
um so I think that might be a little difficult. It's going to be rough uh getting all the kinks out in the beginning, but I think eventually it'll find our way, and I think we're going into a little bit of a more fair meta as well,
Mm.
with
Yeah.
the cards like Pokepad being able to
Mm.
search for non-rule box Pokemon, so that you just can't get your Pheasantipity out, like it's
Yeah.
just so you don't have 8 ways to get your Pheasantipity out because you had Hyper Ball and Nest Ball, right? Um,
Yeah. I think the a big thing that me and a couple other people realized
mhm.
was a lot of these cards we're losing. There are other ways to get these effects, but they're through Pokemon attacks or abilities.
Yeah, they're through
And
attacks
and
or
we and we,
abilities.
so we've noticed that it was gonna be like that's gonna be maybe Pokemon from the Black Bull White Flare sets might actually get a time to shine because like a lot of those Pokemon have those abilities and stuff, but a lot of people wrote them off like,
Yeah.
oh, why would I do this? Like TM Devo, hate that card by the way. If I could delete that card, I would. I have lost way too many games to TM Devo because I played Charizard Pidgeot mostly, right?
Yeah.
And I'd rare candy. And this guy's like, "Oh, the monkey Dory throws the poo at you, and then TM Devo, you're dead."
Yeah.
And then yeah, but there's a Pokemon that does that. It's and it does it every turn.
Hmm.
If it's in the active, it's the fossil Pokemon from Black White, the bird, right? You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Chicka. Yeah.
Yeah,
Archeops.
Archeops. Yeah, he does that. And I'm actually after looking at this new set, I'm considering doing a like a fossil type deck,
Yeah.
just because
Good
fighting
luck.
type is so good right
It is
now,
really good.
bro.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the thing.
Fighting type is going to be super incredibly strong. And
Psychic,
you and I have
fighting, and
been,
grass, I think.
yeah, you and I have been talking about it for a while. And I
So many
mentioned it.
good ways,
I
like, for
mentioned it
energy excel.
either last podcast or the podcast before that, but fighting Mega Lucario, genuinely, like
So good.
after playing it for a while, like even on the
And
games where I
winning.
was doing bad, like it still felt good, if that makes any sense, right? It still
Well,
felt
it's
good
a
to play the
stage
deck.
1 that just has
It's a
such
stage
high
one.
damage for
It's a
low
stage
energy.
one, and then like on top of that, you're doing the high damage and the fact that with your first attack for the one fighting energy, anything that you throw away with lunar cycle, you can
Get it
immediately put
back.
onto your Hariyama. Because normally, like having Hariyama would be a hindrance because it has 3 retreat cost and its attack cost 3 as well. But Mega Lucario, the first attack, you get to choose up to 3 fighting energy. So it's just like, yeah, I'll just put all of it on there, and then I'll put an air balloon on my other one, so that in case you do boss up one of my Makuhita, I can run away, switch it so that you can only take a one prize card, or like set myself up in a like it. The deck is so incredibly good, and it sets itself up incredibly easy. It's so much fun to play. I often like to say, despite having been a Dragapult player for a while, I often like to say that I play like stupid easy decks, and Mega Lucario I think is a stupid easy deck. Um, I think I don't remind me if it's coming out in this set. The Azumarill that we saw in our
That
that
was
was leaked.
starter deck 100, I
That was
believe. So
starter deck 100.
it's already out, I believe.
And then yeah, because there's an Azumarill that looks like it could be pretty good, and then with Mega Floette,
Which is it's real? Question mark?
which we think is real, right? It looks to be pretty real. Um,
And if it
I've been
is, that's
I've been seeing things about like the text being shady, but I've also been seeing people saying that like it looks that way because they're using an AI to cover up the spots of the text, right?
AI. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. We think it's real, but I think Mega Azumarill could have a potential shot with like Mega Diancie because it requires having all the energy on the Pokemon, right? Um, Alakazam too. Alakazam looks like it's gonna be in a phenomenal spot with Iono.
Don't tell Will.
With
Oh, not
Iono,
Will, Nick. Sorry. Don't
it,
tell Nick. Jeez,
you did
there
it
you go.
again.
There to go. There it is.
But yeah,
At
it's
least one.
not Mega Alakazam, just like basic regular Alakazam
It's
is
just
in an
base. It's
incredibly
normal
yeah,
Alakazam.
because we're
Yeah, but you
losing.
got Judge. You got Judge.
But like those three cards compared to Iono could be the difference, right?
And you got the new Pavilion coming out.
Yeah, so I think my top three that I would place at the meta of the TCG once G rotates out would definitely be not in any like specific order, but my top three would
Yeah.
definitely be Mega Lucario, Alakazam, and I want to say Dragapult, but I'm honestly not too sure on it yet because we're going to be losing Luminous Energy, right?
Mm,
So that'll
yeah.
make things a little harder. We might have to like slide Crispin into the deck. Um, but so
But they
if
got
my
that
third
new Psychic Energy, right? Like
oh
doesn't that
yeah,
change
that is
anything?
true. There is that new Psychic Energy. So okay, my top three, not in any specific order, it would be Mega Lucario, Alakazam, Dragapult, and then I think an honorable mention would be uh potentially Mega Charizard X. And I say that I think it's a hot
Really?
take. I say that
Really?
because I would say Mega Absol, but Mega Absol is losing so many key pieces that I don't
I've
think it's gonna
tried
matter.
so hard to make Megazard work. I just, to be fair, I did get some new
Hmm.
ideas today from Nick. He mentioned to me Mega Aldino as well, which I do have.
I forgot
I
about Mega
did
Audino.
did get Mega Aldino. It's a good way for energy accelerant, but
Hmm.
I don't know. It just seems to me it takes too much, to get going.
It
And
does. It
then
does take a lot.
I got no good ways of getting the cards I really want. Like you can't Poff for Charmander.
Uh
So
huh.
like a lot of the new Pokemon are below 70, right? Like or above 70, sorry,
They're
so
above
Buddy Buddy
70.
Poffins.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to try to make Ethan's Typhlosion works with maybe some a Reshiram in
You know
there
what?
just because it has like old Charizard mechanics.
You know what? I'm saying it. I'm changing my answer because I just saw the deck. I'm changing Mega Charizard X to Cynthia's Garchomp
Oh, oh my gosh, man! The
because
person I wouldn't I consider him my rival, but this guy I often play against, who actually beat me when I
mhm,
was in my first finals for a gym battle, beat my Batuki with
Mega
Cynthia's.
Garchomp is
It's
gonna be so strong, especially with the new
yeah.
fighting energy too. It's gonna be
Oh, is there
like.
a Mega Garchomp? I haven't looked at the set list coming.
Did I say Mega Garchomp? I didn't mean Mega Garchomp.
You mean
Oops.
Cynthia's Garchomp,
I
right?
meant Cynthia's Garchomp. We've been talking about
Yeah,
Mega so
no,
much that it's stuck in my head now. Cynthia's
yeah, but
Garchomp.
no.
Cynthia's Garchomp is my runner up, and I say that because of the new fighting energy with the tool, it's going to have over 400 health. And then it does crazy damage too, right? Like
I would actually say instead of I would honestly put ends on there. And this is
I think
why.
Ends is good too.
I think ends with all his like extra the moment he got Zekrom, and he's not losing anything. Not really. It's just he has so much to do now.
He really
And the
does.
world's his oyster. So I think ends is gonna be seen a lot more. I mean, in our friend group, I know Nick because he loves N. Like that's his
Yeah, Ends
boy.
his favorite
Um
character.
he is pretty much on a winning tear within our
Hmm.
group. Like he's lost maybe one or two games since our
Yeah.
past few meetings. It's been he's been on a rip.
Hmm.
And even when I think I'm about to win, I somehow lose. It's actually wild, like
Yeah.
how his end deck plays out, and it's
His depth of the end deck is really deep. He's really knowledgeable about it.
oh he's deep,
And
all right.
I was thinking about that because you mentioned he's not going to lose anything. I was like, well, he loses Nest Ball because the Zekrom and Reshiram are over 100 HP. But then I was like, it doesn't matter because he has Pokepad, right?
He can use
So
Pokepad for it, so it
yeah, he can
doesn't
just use
matter. Yeah,
Pokepad. Um,
he can still use Poth for Zero
yeah, Poff
uh
is still good for Zeraora.
or not Zero Aura, Zoro. Because Zero Aura is the lightning cat.
Yes, you're right. Oh my God,
Oops, that's on me.
Zoroa. Poffin is still
Zoro,
good for
there you go.
Zoroa. Poffin is still good for Zoroa. Um,
He's got that PP up, for Energy Excel.
yeah, I think those are some pretty solid like runner
I
ups.
think yeah, and it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Going in,
yeah,
but yeah, that's what the year's looking out to be for the TCG VGC. We've got the year, at least in Japan, to an extent, it's coming. Regular season for Japan's coming to a close for both TCG
yep.
and VGC hasn't really even started, but they often do three big tournaments 3 months in a row at the beginning of the year.
Hmm.
My assumption is they're waiting for champions. That's just I'm honestly in that camp. Like all of Japan's qualifiers and championships will not be in Scarlet Violet. It'll be in champions.
Yeah.
But let us know once again in the comments below what you guys think the seasons are going to shape out to be. And
Hmm.
please hit it with that like if you enjoyed today's video. If you get 15, we will do everything Pokemon Go to the polls. We will
Yeah,
do it.
we will.
And
This episode is
also, yeah,
this episode's quite a bit shorter than what we've normally been uploading, but
good.
today has rather this week hasn't been too eventful. Um, but yeah, if we do get to 15 likes, we will do everything we can, which isn't really much. Like we can just do it whatever, right? We will talk about Pokemon Go. We'll make like a retrospective video on it and talk about our memories. Um, and
Mm-mm.
yeah, what else were you gonna say, Andrew?
That's about it. I'm excited. Pokemon's 30th anniversary. It's going to be a lit one, I believe.
Yeah,
We've
one
got
month
so
from
much more
now.
content. 1 month from now, man. And then right after that, like a week, almost immediately a week after, we get Pokopia. So
Yep,
that's a whole thing we get to talk about then too. And
yep,
I'll probably be playing a lot of champions. I'm assuming at that point. I feel like
definitely.
we're gonna be eating good. Oh, another Pokemon news, I guess. Secret Labs is doing a crossover with them, like Secret Lab chairs.
Which one
So
is? Oh, yes, yes, yes. The Secret Lab
chairs, the
chairs.
gaming
Yeah.
chairs. So Pokemon's gonna be doing a thing with them. It's going to be cool. I used to have a Secret Labs chair when I lived in Tokyo. One of the most comfortable chairs I've ever had.
Hmm.
A little expensive. Didn't pay for it. It was a Christmas gift, but
Nice.
still.
Yeah.
Um, that's all I've got for me today. This
Nice.
is your boy, Andrew. I don't
Forgot
know.
your name.
Yeah, sure did. This is Andrew and Will, and we are Apex and Matcha Gotcha, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys next time.
Take
Thanks,
care.
guys.
See ya.